Well. Bonsoir. Sur ces notes de jazz intempestives, nous y voici. Welcome. Ah oui. Et ça c'est FS2CREW qui s'est manifesté aussi. Il vous a salué. Évidemment, c'est important. Au moins comme ça on l'aura entendu direct. Il est là, il est parmi nous. Direct. C'est lui. C'est le grand, c'est le FS2CREW. Du coup, nous y voici. Nous sommes en ligne. Let me give you the good point of view. Nice. So, I will mix between French and English tonight, of course. All the procedures will be in English, and sometime I may speak a bit in French. If you speak the both languages, that's cool. If you not, I guess you will have to learn French for the English people, et vous aurez à apprendre l'anglais pour ceux qui parlent que français. Let me turn down a little bit the music, and we'll just give the go to FS2CREW to start, because we have our co-pilot for tonight, and our co-pilot is just waiting for us to give him the go. We'll just double check if everything is set up before starting him, and I think everything looks good. What about the speech status? It started. Good. Let's start it. Yeah, we just started. So that's our role, to work on the part of the power procedure. So we'll go ahead, start the batteries. Oh, I know what is it. I already had this bug once time, and for some reason it keeps going and moving. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, give me one sec. I just realized I have to give you the sound. Would be better. Here we go. My bad. Let's try again this. I like the sound of the power up. Good. Lights, and we just put on the ground power. Yoo-hoo! I just realized that FS2CREW removed the jetway for some reason. I will just ask him to connect it again. Thank you. Please come back. Thank you. Okay. So I won't lie, for today, as it is the first official flight out, I already made a first test flight with FS2CREW. Tonight it's the official flight with it, full flight, with the ATC and everything. So hopefully everything is set and ready. But I will use the manual / SOP from FS2CREW to be sure to get used to this virtual co-pilot flows that are slightly different of what I was doing. Thank you. Yes, please. So we'll see if there is any difference. It will allow me to be aware of it and avoid being blocked by the system. We'll see. Let's go with a few tests. Sorry. So this is working well. Let's go with the alignment. There we go. Line interphone is on. We are setting on that as well. We have to wait for the Mac, the stall warning and the airspeed warning to have the best running for 4 minutes, so we'll wait for that. We'll go in standby power, ground power. IRS are lining up, we have 7 minutes to go with it. In you go. We're testing the fire equipment system. Fault, this is the APU system. The engine system. APU again. Good. Nice. Good. So we're flying today to a beautiful airport which is called Kilowa. I think it's the correct pronunciation, and it's kind of in the middle of the mountains. So I'm looking forward to flying this Kelowna. It would be nice, I guess. Here we are starting from Edmonton. We have ATC. We are on VATSIM. That's beautiful. We have a little bit of ATC that's going to help us for tonight and kind of participating of the stream, participating in the stream. And we expect also ATC in Kelowna. I will get used to the pronunciation very soon. Kelowna, yeah, that's correct. We will get ATC there.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
Starting boarding. So as you see, we have ice. We're going to put on the windows heat, and as we are in winter condition, we go with the probe heat as well. This can be on for the moment. I think we have the fuel on board already. Yeah, the fuel is on board, 6.6. Let me cross-check with the flight plan. I can give you the flight plan, by the way, in the meantime. Can be a good idea. Let me give you this. The flight plan is here. This is our flight plan. So, 6.6, that looks good. Very good. We'll go ahead with the FMC December 29. This is today until January 26. It is updated. Very nice. We are in Edmonton. Sorry. Yankee Echo Golf. We are on stance 68. This is the current position. Oh, sorry, we might get the gate position, will be more precise. Route. So we are flying Edmonton to Kelowna, and this is Yankee Lima Whiskey. I have the core route. Perfect. We'll double check that if it's correct. Our call sign is flare 758. 758. I will cross check if the call sign of this company is really Flare Airlines. Just to cross check. I never flew Flare before, so I don't want to use. Yeah, the Flare is the call sign online. Well, I guess, sorry, on the radio. Good. I know there is an ATIS available here in Edmonton, so we'll go ahead and get the runway news. We'll come back to the ATIS later for the rest of the preparation, but if it's changing, but otherwise we'll just go ahead and cross-check the ATIS frequency. This will be ATIS 1280, and I get my pen ready. My pen is ready, and I have to go all the way to 0. 1080, give me the ATIS. I'm listening.
Form ATC have requested approach on initial contact. Landing runway 12, departure runway 02. Inform ATC on initial contact that you have information India.
So this is information India.
Edmonton International Airport information India. Weather at 1990 Zulu. Wind 140 at 4 knots. Visibility 15. View at 5,100, ceiling 7,300. Temperature -8, dew point -10. Altimeter 2958. IFR approach, ILS, or RNAV Yankee, or RNAV Zulu, or visual runway 12. Pilots shall inform ATC of requested approach on initial contact. Landing runway 12, departure runway 02. Inform ATC on initial contact that you have information India.
Good. Let me
Edmonton
go back
International
to
Airport information
Unicom.
India. Weather at 1990 Zulu.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Then, okay. So runway 02 is in use there. Here, sorry, and alternate airport is Victor. So this is the co-pilot then redoing the check or cross-checking the system to me, and yep. Zero fuel weight is 58.8. This is correct regarding the flight plan 58.8. The reserve fuel is 3.1 and the planned fuel is 2.9. I will set that. Let's give us a gross weight of 61.7, and let me check if I deleted, because last time we had a difference. Yeah, we have a difference. This is because of SimBrief does not have the PMDG correct weight calculation, and PMDG doesn't give the fuel and the weight calculation correct for SimBrief. So we'll just go ahead and avoid plan in the FMC. Cost is 5, cost index, sorry, and the flight level 360 estimated. We have an average wind of 276.33. We have NISA out of climb -1, so it's give us -57. Okay, execute. This is the part where we need the topper calculator. Topper is here, and I give it to you as well, that you can see what I'm doing. Here you go, this is the topper calculator. Basically the thing that we need to calculate our performance. We're using runway 02, and the runway 02 is 3,351 meters available. I lost over 3,351 will go full length. We definitely have contamination over the runway. The air is cold, and we have snow on the ground, and we expect snow later. Let me cross check that, but I'm almost sure that I read that we should expect snow later in the evening. Oh, okay, the snow is gone in the forecast. Okay. But yeah, it's cold. They had snow, definitely, by looking at the ground, so we'll just get a contaminated runway for calculation. Wind, it might get slippery. The wind is 150, 5 knots. There is traffic outside, I can hear. That's cool. minus 8 degrees, and the QNH altimeter is 2961. Flaps 5, engine anti-ice will be on. We don't need the wing anti-ice for now, as we don't have any snow expected, and or any in-flight contamination. We'll see, but don't think it couldn't be to be used. It's not going to be useful if I put that in the calculation. The weight for today is 65300. This is the takeoff weight, 65300, and we are a Boeing 737-900 calculated. Let's give us 47 for the selection of N1, 90.6, flaps 5, 5.45 for the stabilizer, 5.45. Okay, good. We don't need to set that, we already set that. We can already reset that. 150, 5 knots. Slop is 0, and acceleration reduction 3000 AGL, engine out 1000 AGL. The runway is wet skillery condition. Yeah. 132, 141, and V2 145. Good. 145, 5, and I can remove topper from you, and I remove the flatland yet because we're looking a bit at the charts now, which is runway 02 heading 020, and it might be a departure. Oh, that's not going to be Edmonton 2 departure because on runway 02 it's not available, so we might get something else. And yeah, Gabet 1 departure. So let's go with that. We'll plan that. 020 degrees. In case we need to come back, we'll go. Yeah, I heard that they were programming ALS for arrival. I have to read back the 80s again.
Or RNF Zulu, or visual runway 12. Pilots shall inform ATC of requested approach on initial contact. Landing runway 12, departure runway 02.
Okay, they're using 12 for arrival. This is working well. So they're using 12 for arrival. So we'll just preset ILS 12 in case we need to come back. ILS 12 is course 120, 120, and 120. We're supposed to leave in approximately. Wait, the time is strange and not correct. Real time, please. Here you go. I reset the time, it was not correct. We're supposed to leave in 7 minutes, and in the flight sim. Now it's fully correct. So we're good to go. This is going to be standby for the moment. Here we go. And the frequency of the ILS 109.9 for the ILS 12, 109.9. And do we need something for the departure procedure? Gabet? No, we don't have anything to be set up for this except the heading Gabet 1. This is correct. Good. Let's cross-check now our beautiful co-pilot and make him ready for
Hi
the
guys, here's the load sheet
briefing.
for you.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
So it's a pushback from the gate. Oh, first flight of the day, weather and terrain. We have takeoff thrust, assume, temp, derated, rated. It's a derated takeoff. Bleeds on. Forced return will go on underweight, and APU. I'm just setting up FS2CREW. APU will be off, NTIs, engine NTIs, and it's SID. Yeah, it's kind of a SID, but it's vector as well. Yeah, let's go with the SID. Over. Good. Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, we're flying a Boeing 737 tonight. We have no technical status to report. The aircraft is fine. The weather, we already discussed a little bit about it. We heard the 80s from Edmonton. We have a wind of 150 degrees, 5 knots. Few clouds at 5,000, broken 7,700, -8, dew point -10. Altimeters is 29er. 6-1. Why do I wrote 2958? No, 2961. We'll cross check that with the 80s just after, and with the ATC anyway. The weather in Kelowna is beautiful. We have almost no clouds, scattered condition at flight level correction at 16,000, and the wind is calm. It will be a beautiful approach into the mountains. Our alternate airport is Vancouver, and the weather is kind of windy, a little bit overcast.
Would you like the APU on?
4,500. Yes, please. Is he going to start? Yes.
Starting the APU.
Thank you. I was talking, but that's okay. I was saying that Vancouver is kind of okay, kind of windy, but overcast situation, 4,500, so it's pretty fine. We can keep it as an alternate airport. As the weather here in Edmonton and in our arrival is below 0 degrees, and we in Kelowna they're expecting snow later in the evening, but probably not during our arrival. We'll go with anti-ice, with anti-ice, and we'll go with something like type 2, and we'll go with type 2, and it's give us 2 hours 25 of protect, 2 hours and 2 hours, between 2 hours and 2 hours 25 minutes. I'm just going to a little bit less sound for the FKI cabin because I cannot hear myself. Thank you. So yeah, type 2, and it's a de-icing pad which is remote from the position, so we'll have to taxi there, and we'll request the ATC for the icing as the procedure in the airport tell us. The weather in flight is pretty nice. Let me cross check that. Yeah, we have a slight headwind for the major part of the flight. Otherwise, we have no significant SIG, and NOTAMs. They have NOTAMs talking about the snow and the contamination over the airport. And for Kelowna, we have ice on the runway edge, so we'll just be careful when we are planning the approach regarding our landing distance and braking action. Otherwise, we should be okay. This is for the route. We are playing with 6.568 kilograms of fuel. We have 6.6 on block, so it's pretty fine. Trip is 2.7 hour. Takeoff weight is estimated at 65.3 and zero fuel weight at 58.8. We are expecting takeoff from runway 02. It's 3,351 meters available with flaps 5, D rate of plus 47. It gives us an N1 of 90.6. Flaps 5, as I said, trim 5.45, which is set, V1 132, rotate 141, V2 145. Thrust acceleration and reduction altitude is 3000 feet AGL and engine out acceleration altitude is 1000 feet AGL. The departure expected is Gabet 1 departure out of runway 02. It gives us after departure runway heading 020, flying Ovuto, then Gabet, then flying present heading until advised by the ATC. We have a minimum climb clearance of 2,900 feet, and if I refer to the procedure, climb track 02.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Yep, bye-bye. The initial climb clearance is 6,000 feet. The MAC on in the airport is... What is happening to him? I don't know. He's doing stuff. Nothing. What I was saying, the initial climb is 6,000 feet. The MAC is 4,400 feet. And otherwise we have nothing very special. We're a little bit of terrain on the right side of the airport, on the right side of our departure, but nothing to worry about. 2,370, this is 2,370, and our climb altitude is 360. Flight level 360, this is set. APU is started. We're going to request the ground power to be disconnected. Cockpit to ground. Oh, cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect external power.
Roger. Disconnecting the GPU.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all for the brief regarding the safety brief. So I'm the pilot flying today. If we got any malfunction before V1, I will say reject, and we'll stop, full stop on the runway.
Roger.
And yeah, we'll full stop on the runway. We will run a checklist. You will advise ATC. I will advise cabin by calling attention crew at station. After V1, for any failure, we'll continue climb on the SID heading procedure to 6,000 feet if possible, and request heading back to the airport with the ILS-12, which is already programmed in standby with the frequencies and the course. In case of an engine failure, we will climb to 1,000 feet AGL. No action before this altitude except the gear up. Once we reach 1,000 feet AGL, we'll retract the flaps and accelerate the aircraft to the minimum clean speed and continue the climb above MSA if possible, which is 4,400. Request heading back to the airport as an emergency. Any question?
No questions.
The departure brief is complete. This is good. Let me bring my procedure back to be ready for the rest, and I'll give you the full picture now that you can see everything you need just for you. And here we go. So we did the pre-flight procedure. We didn't do the checklist, so we'll go with the checklist. Pre-flight checklist.
Oxygen?
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal. Auto. Windows heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 030. altimeter 2961.
Heading 030. Altimeter 2961. Parking brake.
Set.
Are you positive?
No,
Engine
sorry.
start levers.
Set and engine start levers. Cut off. Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Thank you. Sorry for parking brake. Okay, we'll contact the ATC now for the clearance.
Roger.
He's doing the after landing procedure. I already experienced that when I was testing FS2CREW, and it's just because I spoke to him and he decided to, yeah.
No, we're not at 3 minutes yet.
There you go. I just reset it. It should be fine. I'm just going to cross check what he did. Yeah, he killed my probe. And did he did something else? No. Well, let's back the pack, please. We need the air for the passengers. Thank you. And he set the transponder on tier. That's useless. Thanks for the co-pilot to destroying the aircraft like this. Okay. Hop is going to be okay with the next things we are going to do, because yeah, he just passed himself to the shutdown procedure for some reason. Up we won't get any problem out of it.
1,100, ceiling 7,300. Temperature -8.
Let's go to the ATC. We have Tower Edmonton 1183. 1183. Oh, and I need my key for the speaking. We're a little bit late. There's something happening sometime, you know. Are we okay with the sound? No, we're a little bit high on the volume in VATSIM. I'm cross-checking that. Here we go. Edmonton Tower, very good evening, sir. Flare 758.
Flare 758, Edmonton Tower, good evening.
Good evening, sir. We are Boeing 738 at stand 68 with information India. We request IFA clearance to Kelowna.
Flare 758, you're cleared to the Kelowna Airport for the Gabot 1 departure. Flight plan route, depart runway 02, squawk 4111.
111. Flare 758 is clear to Payerne Airport via the Gabot, Gabot 1 departure via the runway 02, squawk 4111.
Flare 758, your route back is correct. Thank you for information India. Push start your discretion. Call ready for taxi.
Welcome for taxi 758. Thank you, sir. Okay. So we have the clearance, nothing changed. We're all happy about that. Gabot 1 departure, squawk is set. Departure runway 02. Don't forget we need the icing procedure, and we'll go with the before start checklist. Before start checklist, please.
Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Set. Oh, sorry. I have to get used to FS2CREW. V2145, heading 020, altitude 6000. V2145, heading 020, altitude 6000. Set and check. He doesn't want to listen to me, huh? I will try again. V2 145, heading 020, altitude 6000.
Takeoff speeds.
I have to speak very slowly. V1 132, rotate 141, V2 145.
CDU pre-flight.
Complete.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Complete.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Thank you, sir. Request the pushback.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Now we have to wait for FS2CREW. Sorry, not for. We have to wait for GS6 to be ready. Yeah. I knew a time that FS2CREW in P3D was triggering GS6 by itself. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Go for the pushback. We'll wait now for them to get ready. Well, I hope you are comfortable in style, guys. We are starting the flight. Slowly but surely. A little bit late. We have 10 minutes late. We are running late. We will catch that. The truck is coming. And the pushback is at our discretion, as the tower said to us. We are stand 58.
Locking gear.
Jazz 4009er, runway 02, altimeter 2958, taxi apron your discretion. Oscar Alpha, hold to runway 02.
Parking brakes.
Yep.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Oscar Alpha, holding short runway 02, altimeter 2958.
Start sequence is 2 then 1.
Check.
Start engine number 2.
Start an engine 1.
Négatif. I say start engine number 2, mais c'est pas grave. On va le laisser starter la 1. I know my accent is not beautiful, but come on, please. I say number 2, not number 1. Well, I guess we're starting number 1, huh? Fuel pressure looks good, and 2 as well. There is a WestJet next to us, and this is the Jazz traffic as we just heard.
Starter cutout.
Start engine number 2.
Number 1 stable.
Start number 2 engine. Start number 2 engine. Bro. Start number 2 engine.
Start an engine 2.
Thank you. He has trouble to listen to what you are saying.
Cockpit to ground.
Oil pressure.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
20 on the N2. So we'll keep the flaps up for the taxi. We did not brief about that, but we'll keep it up because of the winter operation. We'll taxi to the de-icing pad, and once we are there, we'll go with the de-icing checklist.
Unlocking gear.
And then I will set the flap. We'll do the checklist of this.
Starter cutout.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass
Number 2
pin
stable.
removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Jazz 4009er, airborne
Engine
Monarch
anti-ice, come on.
Unicom 122.8, winds at the I'm clear for takeoff runway 02. Good day.
Flight control check complete. Before taxi checklist, please. I don't know if he wants that because we did not set the flaps, so we will say. Before taxi checklist, please. What the hell is doing? Before taxi checklist, please.
Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice. Engine anti-ice is on. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Check auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight control.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed.
Leave the flaps up for taxi.
Check. Flaps movement check.
He's going to check the flight movement now. Okay, that's not very accurate because it should be done after the icing condition, de-icing, but whatever. We'll leave him. He's going to do the flight check, the flaps condition now. Maybe he's going to do it after the icing. We'll see. We'll request a taxi. Tower, flare 758, apron 1, we request taxi to de-icing facility.
Flare 758, taxi apron your discretion. Pop call ready for the continued taxi.
Apron at our discretion to the pod and we'll call to continue the taxi flare 758. Thank you. Clear left. Oh. Clear left.
Clear right.
So I have to get use of, we are going to have a beautiful truck coming to us. Welcome to Flight Sim. I hope it's not going to make us any contact. You know what? I don't want to risk anything. So I'm going to do something very quick. I don't like to do that in live. But I don't want our life to stop being stopped by this. Here you go. I'll play it safe. Bye bye. I don't understand why, but I get it. It's for the design, it's to get more life on an airport, but you will never have any tug running into an aircraft like this. Good. Rug check. So we need to taxi to the pod, and the pod is right in front of us. We are apron 1. It's just in the continuity of this element here. So we'll go to the pod like this. Now we should get an array only for taxi, by the way. This is the pod. So I'll go here for the de-icing. Go right in the middle. There's nobody. And we did not get any restriction. So let's go like this. So packs are auto, we go bleed off. And we keep the engine on for this de-icing. We get in position. Good. Nice. So it's fluid type 2 and it's give us 2 hours 22 2 hours to 2 hours 20 of ice protection, so it's great and it's what we're having right now. Unfortunately we cannot have it with GS6, it's not simulated, but we can just imagine, you know. It's kind of cool. I really like this sim, it's beautiful. We'll wait a little bit of 2 or 3 minutes, then we'll do the procedure, 1 or 2 minutes even. We don't need to wait that long. We'll get ready the next charts. So we are on pod, Papa. Then after we can taxi almost straight ahead and runway 02 is right there. Perfect. Good, let's imagine we are finished. So we can just put the bleed on. And we are just ready to go. This is the de-icing. Give me the logo on. Okay. We call the ATC. And tower flare 758 from pod Papa. Request taxi runway 02.
Flare 758, runway 02, altimeter 2957, taxi Alpha, hold short runway 02.
29er. Can you say again the altimeter for 758?
Flare 758, altimeter 2957.
2957 and taxi Alpha, runway 02, 758, thank you. 2957, here we go. Clear left.
Clear right.
Flaps 5. Before takeoff checklist.
Flaps.
5 green light.
Stabilizer trim.
Oh, that's right, you derate that, I remember. .7 unit set. 4.7 unit.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Flare 758 is ready.
Flare 758, airborne Montana, Unicom 122.8, winds 1408, clear for takeoff, runway 02, good day.
Clear takeoff 02, flare 758. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good evening. Oh, good day. There you go. Lining up. Runway entry procedure.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach.
Thank you.
Cabin still not secure.
Oh. This is interesting. We'll wait for the cabin. Should we advise the... Is that a parking brake? Is there a problem at the back? Or what? And tower, flare 758. Apparently the cabin is not secure for us, so we'll just wait on the runway. We'll call you when we are fully ready. Apparently there is a problem.
Check.
Flare 758, copy, no traffic conflict, advise ready to go.
We'll call 758.
Flare 758, your current takeoff clearance is cancelled.
758. So... I don't know. I will try to be a little bit patient and see if something is happening. Maybe it's because of the wrong trigger that he just did before, and now they are in something else mode, whatever. I don't know. Let's see if I can execute a mod. Manual command. I'll try.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach.
I re-trigger the procedure, see if it's doing something.
Cabin still not secure.
Why? Bro. Okay. If I call them...
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
why are you not ready? Yeah, I thought it would not work, huh? You won't tell me why you're not ready, bro. Okay, I guess we'll just go ahead. Are you okay? Yeah? Okay, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. Bye-bye. Tower flare 758, we're fully ready.
Flare 758, airborne Montana, Unicom 122.8, wind 1408, clear for takeoff, runway 02, good day.
Thanks for the help, sir. Runway 02, clear for takeoff, flare 758. Good day. Okay. Takeoff.
Thrust set.
N1 Toga.
Check. $80 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up. $400 feet.
Check.
Check.
Select LNAV.
VNAV.
Select LNAV. Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Bro, I know my accent is not that good, but please, come on.
To level.
We'll keep climbing. Autopilot. N1. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1 set.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up, set.
Attention all aircraft on frequency. Edmonton Tower is closing Monarch Unicom 122.8. Good day.
After takeoff checklist.
Engine bleeds, on, packs, auto, landing gear, up and off, flaps, up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes.
Okay. 10,000. Happy to release the cabin?
No. No. No, no, no. We'll wait a bit. Even if it's small, we'll wait the end of the turn. Flight level 360 set. Flight level 360. Whatever. Flight level 360. Yeah. Sometimes it's not really working, and I have to play with the mute button. Otherwise, is trying to do action that I don't want, especially that we just had before. When we start the pushback, he engaged the after landing procedure for some reason, and without any big reason, just because he heard something out of my mouth that was like the call of after landing procedure, but whatever. Was kind of nice to have the ATC in Edmonton. It's a nice place to fly, and I really recommend you guys to take a look to the VATSIM division of Canada. I've been flying since a few weeks there, and it's always nice. People are cool, they know what they're doing, they know are their sectors, and this is a big pleasure. I really like this. It's very pro, very efficient, very roleplay. They're having fun, and this is the best thing you can do in the sim. So very short flight today. As we were saying during the briefing, we will climb to flight level 360, and we just have something like 58. It's going to give us something like 10 to 15 minutes of cruise. Then we have to start the descent toward Kelowna. We're still in the agricole side of the city in Edmonton. Airport is right behind us. We saw it just before, just below the clouds. Look at that, hiding below the clouds. Transition set standard. Transition set standard.
Standard set.
Passing flight level 211 now. Good. So nice and smooth light. We will prepare the approach very shortly in order to be ready. The weather there looks pretty nice. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Oh, it starts to be a little bit cloudy, but yeah, and we expect to have snow at some point. So, and then the wind came up a bit. We had no wind, now we have wind at 180, so it's good for the ILS 16 there. We cannot really do the special approach that I wanted to do because of the wind. The special approach, we cannot do it with a tailwind. That's going to be too dangerous, especially, well, the runway is long, but not that long. We have 8,900 feet. So if I convert that to meters, 8,900, yeah, it's 2,700 meters. So yeah, you don't want to miss the runway for a tailwind, especially with a special approach. It is too dangerous. Okay, so we'll get the approach a little bit ready. Let me give you the iPad for that. And we are going to prepare everything. So basically, for the moment, regarding the wind, ILS 16 looks great. So we're going to insert that. It's ILS 16 Zulu, and it's via but I don't think I need to insert that. No, I don't need it. So like this, ILS and Wetman transition to TATV. So yeah, it's the correct. ILS 16, its frequency 11. Yeah, 111.3 on both sides, and everything is set up like this. And the course is 59, sorry, 159. Good, and we need the decision altitude to be programmed. It's a decision altitude of 1660. 1660. Here you go. A long way to roll this button. It should be something to roll it, I think, a little bit faster, you know. If I do like this, well, it's kind of the same, I think. Okay, let's go like this. 1600. Apportation is 1400, so it is 251 AGL. 60. Here you go. So the barrel is set. We're all good. We are going to calculate the landing distance because there is stuff to be careful of, especially the runway contamination situation, as the runway might get slippery. We have to take a special attention of that. So the airport is at 1000. What is the elevation again? Give me the approach checklist. 1420. So I have a calculator for that. 1420. The weight of our aircraft in pounds. Cross check that. Landing weight is 62.5 estimated, so in pounds 62,500. It's give us. Oh wait, that is not correct. Pound. I was pounds to kilograms. I need the opposite. And we are at 62,500. Yeah, 137,788 pounds. So let's go with that on the calculation. Flaps will be 30. Runway direction is 159er. The wind is 180. We have, let me put that in the tablature of everything. The wind there in Edmonton, we don't care. We care about the wind in Kelowna. It's 180, 4 knots. 4 knots, we have no gust. Temperature is -2 degrees. -2, and slope, we don't have it. Approach elevation, AP elevation, we don't care. Reverse, all work, spoiler, auto, calculate. Do I need to put the runway contamination, because I know it's kind of runway length? Yeah, I need to put that in feet. It's 8,500, huh? By memory. 8,900. 8,900. So the condition of the runway can be expected to be medium to poor, and 8,900, yeah, 1,000 feet is 300 meters, so it's kind of short. We can take the whole runway with this, or we can go with auto brake max, but we are going to apply a lot on the brakes, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do is go with auto brake 3 to save a bit the brakes, but we'll check the performance with flaps 40. Maybe it's give us more moorage. So yeah, definitely it's better. So it's flaps. With flaps 40, we have a better marge. Sorry, we have more than 1,400 feet of mooraging.
1,000 to level.
So yeah, let's go like this. So it's going to be a flaps 40 with auto brakes at 3. It should be fine. Oui, c'est un vol en jet, absolument. Good. I'm going to preset the approach briefing. And I release the cabin, the passengers. I forget to do that, that's okay. Missed approach altitude is 1,660 MSL. ILS approach, it's an ILS. Auto brakes will be 3. Threat, weather and terrain. And approach fixed altitude is final approach fix. Initial fix. F is, where is the final approach fix? It's yeah, here on Whitman. It's 4,020, 4,200. Sorry. Landing flaps 40. Single engine taxi no. Final sector yes. Bleed on. Gate. Hair stays. Minimum altitude. What missed approach? Missed approach altitude. Yeah, no, that's not correct. Missed approach altitude is to 9,000 feet, and this is the missed approach 1,650. Okay, good. So I set FS2CREW right. I should set FS2CREW right. Are you ready for the approach brief?
Go ahead.
Good. We are still flying the 737 with no technical status. We expect the top of descent in about 10 minutes. We already prepare our FMC CDU to the approach. The approach in Kelowna, we can expect the runway 16 with an ILS approach Zulu. It's give us straight in the approach, so we are flying from Umek, then after Umek, Whitman, initial fix at 4,000, at a minimum of 4,200 feet, then intercepting the ILS via Whitman, course 159er, frequency 11.3, and decision altitude is 1,660. We have a non-standard glide path of 3.2 degrees, so it's a little bit steeper than usual. In case of missed approach, we do not exceed 250 knots until EPRIP. Climb on runway heading until EPRIP, then right turn heading 216 to Veppo, then climb track 277 to 9,000 feet to Messier, and hold as published if needed, or request heading back to the airport. We have a lot of threat for this approach. The weather is might get snowy upon our arrival. We have winter condition. The runway might get slippery. We expect flaps 40 configuration with auto brakes 3. It should be enough for the 8,900 feet runway to stop before Foxtrot intersection. Alpha intersection, entering the taxi Alpha, and we will taxi to the gate. We probably can expect the main gates, which are there is light aircraft parkings, and there is other aircraft for jet. Maybe it's parking 9 or parking 8, we'll see. If we have ATC, we'll anyway take care of what the ATC is saying to us. The terrain is a threat as well. We keep a good eye on the altitudes, so we should be at a maximum descent altitude of 5,100 over Whitman. Then after Whitman, we can start descent to 4,200 to intercept Tatvi. Then descending on the glide path. We have a PAPI and we have landing lights at the airport. The last weather update is 180 degrees, 4 knots. We have a visibility of 14.5 kilometers. Cat red condition at 5,500. Broken at 150, minus 1 degrees, minus 4 for the dew point. And altimeter is 2976. That will Salib inch 2976. We'll prepare it in standby. Yum. Our alternate airport is Vancouver, and there the weather is now rainy in Vancouver. And a little bit windy, but nothing to worry about. We can still divert there. We have enough fuel to try a second, even a third approach in Kelowna. If for any reason we see that the weather is becoming a problem and we cannot land for the third time there, once we are approaching the minimum fuel clearance and the reserve fuel, will divert to Vancouver without any hesitation. We still have ice protection on, and yeah, I guess I brief everything. Any question?
No questions.
So the departure brief, the approach brief is complete. Okay. Okay. We have a little bit of clouds over the Rockies now. We'll soon start the descent. We're entering cloud 0. Engine anti-ice are still on. We forgot to turn them off, but that's okay. Engine looks good. Let me check. I think we have ATC. Yeah, we have. We have ATIS and ATC. That's nice. Let's check the ATIS. 127.5. 275. We'll see what they're using.
Scattered 5,500 feet, broken 5,000 feet, temperature -2, dew point -4, altimeter 2976, approaches ILS or visual runway 16, landing and departing runway 16, happy holidays, inform ATC you have information ALPA. Kelowna information Alpha, weather at 2000, Zulu, wind 160 degrees, 4 knots, visibility 9er, scattered 5,500 feet, broken 15,000 feet, temperature -2, dew point -4, altimeter 2976, approaches ILS or visual runway 16, landing and departing runway.
So they're using 16 as we prepared, so everything looks fine. Now we are with Vancouver. Vancouver, good evening, Fleur 758 with your flight level 360 inbound Nappy, sorry.
Flare 758, good afternoon. Flight level 360. Kelowna is information India, I think.
We have information Alpha, but we can cross-check that if you want 758.
No, I read the wrong piece of information. It is Alpha.
Roger. And yeah, we might start the descent very soon.
On the pod 177, good afternoon, squawk code 0735. 0735,
the thing that I did not cross-check is the transition level and transition altitude. We don't have it here. Transition altitude is 180, so that's perfectly fine. Flight 758, request descent.
Last call, say again.
Flare 758 to start descent.
Flare 758 to descend to flight level 250.
Descent 250, 758, thank you. 50 set.
On the pond 177, identified at 360.
Retard.
Check.
Descent checklist. Descent checklist.
Pressurization. Landing altitude is 1400 feet. Recall. Check auto brake. Level 3. Landing data.
VREF 139er. Minimum 1,660 feet.
VREF 139. Minimums 1660 feet. Approach briefing.
Complete.
Descent checklist completed.
It's kind of cool, huh? Overflying the Rockies like this.
Alaska 4760, go. Alaska 4760, absolutely. Let me know when you're back.
Everything looks great. We are descending and we are inbound MD. After we have UMEC, then Bitmam. So we are very soonly joining the approach. The landing is expected at 2128. So landing is expected in 25 minutes. Good. C'est vraiment magnifique. Je kiffe tellement ce sim pour ça. Magnifique. So we'll probably keep descending after the valley just below us. Revelstock. They have
Flare 758, contact Vancouver Center 133.8.
1338, flare 758. Thank you. One, 338. Vancouver Center, good day. Flare 758, 278, descending 250. With your information, Alpha.
Flare 758 Vancouver Center, good day. Continue descend 12,000 to Kelowna, altimeter 2976.
Descending 12,000, altimeter 2976 for 758.
That's there 758, what's approach and planning?
Right now we are playing ILS Zulu 16 if it's okay. For 758 right now we are planning ILS 16 Zulu. Okay. Yes, you got us. 12,000.
078, I copy the out altitude runway 16, and that's the HUMAC, is that correct?
Say again for flare 758?
0758, I copy the out altitude runway 16, and the transition will be HUMAC Hotel Uniform Mike Echo Kilo, is that correct?
We have the UMAC transition and yes, we would like to perform the ILS Zulu via UMAC, correct, flare 758.
078, Roger.
Can I do like this? I want more speed, please. Thank you. It's a bit conservative with the speed for some reason, but I don't like that. I want speed. So on our left this is Revelstoke, and there is an airport, as one might be able to see it. I think it's right there. It's in the middle of this small thing. And the lake, do we have the name of the lake? Or no, we don't have the name of the lake anywhere. Looks like it's between a lake and a river, and I think it's a river. Yeah, it's a river. Maybe it's the Potomac? No. The Columbia River? Maybe? Looks like, huh? It might be. Well, it's one of the affluent river, I guess, but not the Columbia. Yeah, it's the Columbia. I just checked on the internet. That is the Columbia River. This is the river was going all the way through Portland, if I'm not saying anything bad. Yeah, that's correct. It's going all the way to Portland, then after it is dropping itself into the Pacific Ocean. Kind of cool. I guess we are just, it's taking its source somewhere here. I like it, it's cool. You can see kind of ski stations there, huh? We have ski station. I don't know if Revelstoke is an approach used by jets. I cross-check that. Let me cross-check that. So yeah, no, it's for general aviation. Maybe there is private jets going there, but the only airport. Oh wait, Just I don't have the good setting. One sec. I don't see all okay, that's interesting. I lost airport points in flight radar. But yeah, it's looked like a very small airport. You just have to land in Kelowna, then you are taking a bus or a car to those points. Or if you are very rich, you can use your jet. We have a river once again there. This is beautiful. I really like this place. We still have snow there. I know that if I understand well, the simulator is putting snow only if the temperature drops and if the weather is an after snow in snow weather. It's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. Bonsoir, bonsoir, nouveau, bonsoir, bonsoir. Comment allez-vous? Ça va? Ça vient au moment de l'approche, c'est parfait, vous êtes au bon moment. Entre Edmonton et Kelowna. On arrive dans les prochaines 15 minutes, une approche entre les montagnes, un peu particulière. Transition set altimeter 2976.
Thanks for letting me know.
Transition set altimeter 2976.
Two, 9, 7, 6, set.
Check. Approach checklist, please.
Altimeters.
2976 set.
2, 9, 7, 6, set. Approach checklist completed.
Alors pour rappel, on passe bientôt sous 10 000 pieds, donc malheureusement je ne regarderai plus le chat. Vous êtes les bienvenus à poser des questions et je les répondrai volontiers juste après l'atterrissage. Parce qu'on va passer dans un moment critique du vol. Là on est encore pour les prochains 4000 pieds tranquilles, on va dire. Même si l'ATC devrait nous reparler prochainement. On est sous contrôle à l'instant. Et voilà, c'est une approche un peu particulière, on est en plein milieu des montagnes comme vous pouvez le voir. Et ça va continuer à être le cas jusqu'à la fin. La piste est courte, il y a de la neige, il y a de la glace, ça glisse. Notre avion est pas très lourd, mais il y a des paramètres à faire attention, notamment l'altitude.
1000 to level.
Check. je pense qu'il peut pas nous donner plus bas. Il doit attendre qu'on passe ces sommets. C'est quand même haut, juste en dessous de nous. For 758 for further descent. Did he forget me? Est-ce qu'il m'a oublié? Okay. For 758 Vancouver.
Clear 758 descent 8000, clear the Alice, 016 approach Humex transition.
Descent 8000, clear ILS 16 UMEC transition for flare 758. Thank you. $8,000 set. Level change.
Check.
Retard MCP
Check.
speed.
Check.
I forgot to plan the speak break. Give me 1 sec.
Check.
Je déteste faire ça en stream. Mais j'ai pas le choix. Tac tac tac, ça va prendre 3 secondes.
Check.
Mieux vaut tard que jamais. Pendant que le copy dit check check.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Je me suis fait reset mais tout mon sim. Du coup il y avait bien un truc que j'avais oublié de reprogrammer. Bah c'était ça, c'était le levier des speed breaks. Je suis désolé pour la petite pause. Look at that. Beautiful. Entering some clouds. 10,000 feet. We're going for the interception. 5,100.
10,000.
Check. We're a little bit high, hope we can do this. Auto thrust off. With vertical speed. Vertical speed.
Check.
4,200 set.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Thank you. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1 set.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked.
VOR lock. VOR lock.
Flaps 5 set. Check. Thousand to level.
Check. That's going to be interesting. Alors comme vous pouvez voir, on ne voit pas la piste, elle est derrière cette montagne. Et nous, notre descente va recommencer à partir du moment où on passe sur cette montagne. Et on passe à...
758, contact Corona Tower on 119.6, bye-bye.
119.6, flare 758. Thanks for the help, sir. Bye-bye. 119.6.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Altitude hold.
Check. Final approach fix, height checked, missed approach altitude not set.
Tower, good day for 758, localizer 16, 12 miles. Are we on the tower or what? 119.6. Tower, good day for 758, localizer 16.
Fire 758, come on tower, hello, continue.
So maybe it's because of the mountain? You never know.
1,000 feet, not stable.
Check. So we're just passing above the mountains.
Roger. Check.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 15. Flaps
Speed
15.
checked. Speed checked.
Thank you.
Flaps 15 set.
Fire 758,
Flight slope.
variable, calm, wind
Check.
in corner, running 16 clear to land.
16 clear to land, flare 758. Flaps 25.
Speed checked. Flaps 25 set.
Flaps 40.
Speed checked.
2,500.
Flaps 40 set.
Landing checklist.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down 3 greens. Down 3 greens. Bro. Down.
Flaps.
40 green lights.
Landing checklist completed.
Autopilot off.
Check.
Check. Runway inside.
feet.
Checked.
Terrain. Pull up.
Disregard.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Landing. Continue. Continue. Whatever.
100.
Check.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reversers normal. Auto brake disarm.
Manual braking.
Check. $60 knots.
Flyer 758, welcome to Kelowna. I can tag ground relay when able, when 21.70, okay.
21.7, the ground, flare 758. Thank you, sir. Good day.
Set.
After landing checklist. Checked. Okay to clean up. Ground, good day, flare 758 on echo with you.
Flare 758, clear the ground, hello. Taxi to stand 6 via Echo, apron, your discretion.
Stand 6 via echo, apron at our discretion for 758. Thank you, sir. Okay to clean up? After landing? He's not working. He stopped working. He doesn't want to work anymore. Well, let me trigger that manually. Because I need him to clean my aircraft, bro. We cannot come like this to the gate. I know I can do that.
Check. Roger.
Taxi light off.
Kelowna ground, how's it going? Jazz 271 Bravo's on board.
on the
Clearance
buses.
to Vancouver, please.
Jazz 271 Kelowna ground, hello. You are cleared to Vancouver via the Merit 2 departure. Flight planned route. Departure runway 16.
Lights and door.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check.
Shutdown checklist, please.
Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps.
Up.
Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Voilà. Ceci termine notre vol vers Kelowna. End of the flight. That was kind of a cool flight. Really like it. The approach was nice. It's kind of intriguing. Hope the next time if we come here we do the special approach on the other side. It's a visual pattern and it's more difficult. We'll see for the next time. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoy the stream for today, and I see you on the next one. Voilà, à bientôt et merci. Bye.
The boarding requested. Passengers deboarding starting.
Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Please connect the external power.
Roger. Connecting the GPU.